Hi guys, this is me in my fresh form. This is me in my fresh form. I just woke up and tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm doing a lot, like a whole lot of cooking. So I thought I would kind of like share it with you all. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, should I say? Cooking vlog. See you. Hey guys, so I recorded this video a day before my birthday. I did a lot of cooking throughout that day and I wanted to share with you like what I made. So here I started off by preparing my puff puff recipe. So I'm just proofing the yeast here because I always do that just to make sure my yeast is still alive because I'll be making a big batch. So I don't want to pour it in and it's literally I'm wasting the flour. So I proof the yeast before putting it into the flour mixture, and I'm just putting in my flour, sugar and a bit of pig milk, and I'm also using egg, just a little bit of egg for this recipe, so nothing too much. And I just set that aside because like I said, we're doing a lot of cooking. So what I'm doing here is I'm preparing my mixture for my sausage roll, and it was like a very easy one. I didn't want to do meat pie. The stress of meat pie, I was like, I'm not giving myself that stress. But little did I know that this corned beef stuff wanted to stress me. I had to go get my mom to help me open it. I was like, what is it? What did I do to you? But anyways, in the end, we opened it and I'm just scooping it out here. I don't know, like it was really hard to get out. Like I think it's been a while I've opened the corned beef, so it felt like hard work, to be honest, guys. So is there any easy way to get them out of the pan or something? I really don't know. If you have any tips for me, please let me know. And I was just feeling like I wanted to spice up my corned beef a little bit, so I mixed it with some ground pepper with a bit of curry, and I added that in. And honestly, it was really difficult to mix it all together, but we got there in the end using that rolling pin. So I'm just doing a bit of cleanup. I like to do a bit of cleanup as I go along, so that way I don't have a whole lot to clean. But somehow, even at the end of cooking, like there is still always a lot to like actually clean and put away. But I mean, I think I always try my best to put everything away. So yeah, but what I'm doing here is I'm making the sausage roll flour mixture. So I'm just putting in my salt, butter. I didn't had enough salt, to be honest, but I didn't want it to be too much because the butter was salted as well. But it was all good. Honestly, I was not doing any measurements. I was just dumping everything in, like, let's just get this mixture done and dusted. So, and all I needed to do was just get my hands in. I could have used my food mixture, to be honest, but I had a baking on that day, so I just used my hand. Yeah, why not? A little bit of ham workout, should I say. It wasn't too bad. So yeah, that's all I did regarding the sausage roll flour mixture. And after that, all I did is I just placed that into the fridge to rest. So and then I'll show you what I do next. So I'll let you enjoy this for a bit. Hi again. Yeah, so I'm just peeling my boiled eggs here. Honestly, these eggs, they were doing like coconut egg and they just weren't peeling when I needed them the most. Like on a normal day, my eggs don't turn out too badly, like maybe one or two, but this one was just doing like auntie, leave us alone. And I'm like, no, I want to use it to make egg rolls, so please behave. But anyways, you don't have to have it as a, whole egg. As long as it's still staying together, you'll be able to get into the flour mixture. So here I'm already pouring my yeast into my flour, but because it took me a really long time, I think I took almost like 30 minutes to kind of like, prep the other stuff while it was resting. It kind of like, yeah, went all over. But I just poured it in because my microwave stove was actually clean. So I just poured that all in, and yeah, I'm mixing my puff puff again. Another hand workout. So if you cook a lot, like when cooking a big batch, if you're not using a mixer, then your hand is basically doing the work for you. And the little mixture I took out of the bowl was actually for the egg roll, so it shouldn't be as runny as the puff puff mixture. And I don't do like a what's it called, I know there are egg rolls that can be kind of like prepared as a dough form, but I always like to make it as a puff puff because it just takes me back to Nigeria. There is this one that they sell, and the inside always turns out like the inside of puff puff, so that's why I just use like my puff puff mixture when I'm making egg roll, but it's just way thicker. I will show you later on in the video, but yeah, so what I'm doing here is just making the puff puff mixture. As you can see, it's looking good. When I had egg as well, I need it to be kind of like a little runny, so not too thick. So this was actually just perfect. So, and I just needed to like kind of like cover that up and set it aside. So I just placed it in the room in the kitchen, and that was perfect enough. And we're back to our egg roll mixture. So I added a little bit warm water because it was quite thick, and this was not bad, as you can see. So we are on to the second prep. So this second prep is mainly like pepper. I was prepping the pepper for my pepper beef. I was prepping the chicken, the beef. I was prepping the kind of like the pepper to cook the jollof and fried rice. So I blended all that and I placed it all in the fridge. So what I'm preparing here is actually for the peppered beef. So I just wanted it to be slightly fine, so you see that later on when I blended it. I don't know why I did that and I didn't blend it, but I think I just wanted to prepare all the vegetables first and then do all the peppers after. So what I'm doing here is I'm just chopping up my cabbage, and this is for my shawarma, chicken shawarma. Yes, so I was just shredding that whole up with my knife as finely as I could, and the camera was just going off fast, but I just wanted to show you like my knife skill that does not exist. Okay, so and then we're moving on to carrots. I did not have a peeler after this video, trust me. I vexed and I said I'm going to buy a peeler, but yeah, I've been doing my carrot this way since we kind of like our peeler got spoiled. So yeah, it's not bad. So I was able to kind of like peel my carrots and kind of like grate it, and that came out fine. But what I also did with the carrot is I squeezed out the water as much as possible while it was in the sieve, so that way that is not all going into the vegetables. And I put that whole aside. And for some reason I said, let me cut the coconut already. I mean, that's what I guess I was just tired, or maybe I just felt like I saw the coconut and I was like, I want to break you. So, and interestingly enough, the coconut came out, like half of it came out as a whole. And I was like, okay, I'm going to use this for like one of my decoration, and you see it later on. It was really lovely. I stuffed it with like some raspberries, and that was great. And here we're moving on to prepping all our meat. So I wanted to kind of like get hold the like vegetables, everything done before touching the meat. So I left it to like almost the midway, or should I say the last stage of the prepping actually, because the next thing we'll be doing is cooking. And the liquid I used earlier was just vinegar to clean my chicken and beef and prawns, because it just makes it taste better and kind of like make sure it's thoroughly clean. And I'm just spicing it up. Like I'm spicing everything up. I'm adding some salt, Maggi, curry, nothing too much really. I think I only use salt, Maggi, and curry for spicing this. Honestly, I was trying to get this cooking done as quick as possible. So yeah, we needed to, be kind of like fast really as much as I could. Yeah, so that's all I did regarding that. With the prawns, I was just trying to be a bit creative with it, but I think I would have loved the prawns too. I would have kind of like preferred to fry the prawns first before I actually put the flour. So yeah, this is the pepper I prepared earlier on, and I blended it up later on. So and I am also blending up this pepper mixture, which is for my jollof rice, and the green one would be for the fried rice. But yeah, again, I'll just let you guys enjoy this little video, and yeah, we'll come back soon. Hey guys, I'm back. I hope you did not miss me too much. Here I'm just preparing my chicken. So that chicken is for the shawarma. Just making that in a pan. So the method I use is I just fried it for a bit in a pan. Honestly, this pan is back to wherever I came from, but yeah, it did the job, not too badly. I already put my beef in as well. But yeah, the method I used during this cooking session for my meat and poultry was kind of like frying it a bit on high heat, and then kind of like letting it simmer on low heat. So I added a bit of water and then cover it up to cook, so that way it softens and all the juice still comes together instead of boiling it. So I added a bit of parsley as well to my chicken, just for a little bit of color and flavor. And yeah, what I did is roasted it. Normally I would fry my peppered beef, but I wanted to actually roast it because I know there is a lot of oil that we are going to be eating. So I said let me try the roasting, and it turned out really well as well. So I'm just keeping the juice so I can use that. I actually used that when I was making the jollof and fried rice. So this was the outcome of the roasted chicken and beef, and this is just a short clip and a very messy one of the prawns I made. I couldn't really record it. Anyways, it's show time. Let's do some cooking. Okay, I was really excited for this part. Like, I mean, can we skip the prep part and just start cooking? But who's gonna do that? Nobody. Anyway, so yeah, we're making the sausage roll now. So I'm just rolling out the flour and making sure, the dough now. So I'm rolling out the dough. It's the dough. Yeah. Okay. I'm rolling out the dough. I'm cutting it into square size, and I'm putting on my corned beef mixture. So I feel like I have forgotten how to make sausage roll. It's been a while, to be honest. I had to look up a YouTube video to kind of like remind myself how to kind of like roll up a sausage roll mixture. That was quite interesting. Anyways, in the end, I got there. So it wasn't too bad, and I was just looking for a knife to cut this, and yeah, I just cut it up in kind of like sizes, nothing too long. So again, I'll just let you guys enjoy this video, and I'll stop talking for a minute. Hey guys, so here I'm just putting the shawarma mixture together. My mom said she usually fry some of cabbage and chicken carrot, and then she'll just pause it into the rest. So I said I'll try that, and honestly I think I liked it because it still kind of like gave it some crunch, so everything wasn't too soft, which was really nice. And then I'm adding in my chicken here. I'm not adding in the mayonnaise yet, so I will be adding that on the day that this will be used. So that was the best thing to do. That was what I did, just to make sure I'm preventing and making sure it's still staying as fresh as possible. So yeah, I also decided to kind of like fry up some sweet corn and pour that in just so a little flavor. Honestly, I think I added too much flavor, but I was just about lucky that everything meant kind of like together. But so I think one thing I took from that is I don't really need to add any more spices when I'm kind of like frying up the little part of my cabbage. So the pepper was actually for the peppered beef. So I was just frying that, and then I kind of like put that together on the day. So the fun part is actually making this egg roll. So this is how I usually make it. I'll dip my palm in oil so it doesn't stick to the dough, because it's very kind of like sticky. But that really helps me. One thing I'm still struggling with is making sure the dough does not open up when I'm frying it. Like, it doesn't completely open up, but it doesn't stay round. Like, the top part usually comes out quite nicely, the bottom part, but the part where I kind of like covered up with my hand, it always tries to open up, and I really don't understand the technique behind it to kind of like make sure it doesn't open up. I've tried different ways, but honestly it's still a struggle. If you have any suggestion, please let me know. I don't know how these people that make in Nigeria do it, but it always comes out so perfectly round and fresh. Like, the texture, everything is fine, everything is bomb. Like, the taste, it's exactly what I want, but for some reason I just can't get the dough to stay together without having to open up. I opened that up already, so no, it's not that bad. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So see how fresh the back is, but the front always tries to open up, and those are the parts whereby I can like putting close up and talking, but it's really not working. I tried another method whereby I wrapped it up in a nylon bag, and then I let it sit for a bit, and then I put that in the oil. That seems to hold, but I don't know if there is something I need to do. But anyways, I'm still trying to figure that out, but in the meantime I'll keep enjoying this way, because it's just perfect. You need to try the recipe. It's just perfect. And look at that. Look at the back. That's what I want. But the front is not it. It's not it. Anyways, let's enjoy the inside of this egg roll for a little minute. Oh my god. It was really hot, guys. But I did it for you all. And I couldn't record a long video of my puff puff too, but as you can see, and I did not even have the time to actually record this jollof rice and fried rice that I was measuring the rice out for you guys to see. Like, I had the baking session, so I just couldn't do everything. I had to quickly cook everything later on in the night. But see my jollof rice, see the puff puff, the peppered beef, everything, sausage roll, fried rice, egg roll, samosa, Look at it. Look at it. Oh my god. Let me put some music. Oops, I'm still here, but thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to share with your friends. Till next time, bye guys. Mwah.